Good rising, brethren. This is Big Judah, coming to you guys from California. Before I begin, give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother, who is wisdom, who is the Holy Spirit. Acknowledgement to Yahweh Shai. Prayer to the Most High blesses this lesson this evening, gives more knowledge, understanding of the events of the past, in order to understand the events that are currently happening on the earth. So we get a much better understanding of things that are soon to come on the earth. Every day. It's just the gift that keeps on giving. And now, the Most High has raised up Trump to be in office at a time such as this. There was this interview this morning, and you need to learn how to just read between the lines. And you'll see that they will pretty much confirm the things that the Most High has already showed us. That judgment is here. Judgment is here in the plagues to begin. And that the Most High is starting with America. Trump pretty much admits it right here that there's nothing that they can do here in these lands to combat what the Most High is bringing. So if it's 1,000 deaths, they have to learn how to just deal with it. If it gets to be more deaths, they're just going to have to learn how to deal with it, because they know that anything that they try to do to combat the will of the Most High will not be successful. So I want to play this short little clip here and look at. This is the leader of the free world, pretty much, throwing up the white flag over 1,000 deaths here in Americas. See, before, when they were experiencing their blessing, if anyone did anything to an American, they were like, "Well, you take 100 of one of our lives, we're going to take 100 of yours." But now it's the total opposite. You can see the defeat in their eyes and in their actions. Check out this short clip.
President Trump talking about the death toll from coronavirus in the United States in this Axios interview. Listen to this.
Don't worry about wearing masks. These are people, many of them are older people,
What's
Mr.
your
President.
definition of control? Yeah, under the
It's giving them a false
circumstances
sense of
right now,
security.
I think it's under control. I'll tell you what.
How? 1,000 Americans are dying a day.
They are dying. That's true. And it is what it is. But that doesn't mean we aren't doing everything we can. It's under control as much as you can control it. This is a horrible plague that beset us.
This is a horrible plague that has beset us. So they know it's a horrible plague. And you can tell that judgment is starting at America first, because you see the other nations of the rest of the world have been able to somehow, somewhat control it to a certain point. But here in the Americas, it's just been allowed to just fester. Because when you actually do the studying and you know the scriptures and you know the fact that the Most High is going to judge America first, the other nations are not going to get out of judgment. They're going to be judged also. But like we talked about, the Most High set up like the Colosseum. America's in the middle. All of the other nations are sitting in the bleachers, in the seats of the Colosseum, watching the destruction of the people who have been controlling the lands here. They're seeing the hands that have had a grip hold over the Americas being slowly pried away from the lands. And that's what's going on right now. And that's why, when you see most of the other nations trying to break down our book, they're still trying to get you to look over there in the so-called Middle East. You see all these events are going on right here. But what did they put up? What did they put up today? Some explosion in Beirut. That was like all over the news today. What the hell do we care as what's going on over there in the other lands? We're concerned with what's happening right here. We're concerned with the Most High fulfilling prophecy right here. But see, they're going to throw up something in the so-called Middle East area to take your gaze away from what Trump just admitted to right here. We got hit with a plague. A terrible plague has beset us here in these lands. Why? And you have to ask the Gentiles why. See, they're not going to be able to tell you why the plagues have come. why they have set, there's cleaving to the people here. But just like we talked about a couple of videos ago about the plagues sticking to the people, all right, and the lands. Well, you get it that these are the lands of the Most High. These are the lands that He's given to His people, and that He gave the other nations their opportunity to be here for a little while. And now we're at the end of that, and now you're seeing the plagues taking grip on the people here. So what He said was very telling. It will go over most people's heads, but He's pretty much admitting that, yeah, we have to learn how to live with these deaths because there's nothing that we can do about them. Just putting on, doing all the certain things. If the Most High is deemed that your time is up, if the Most High is deemed that you are now going to get these plagues, no matter what you do, the plagues are coming. All praise is to the Most High Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother, who is wisdom, who is the Holy Spirit. Acknowledgement to Yahweh Shai. Shalom.